I'm DJ Rap, and welcome to the MTC Music Tech Collective YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about choosing sounds, specifically how to layer your kicks. So let's get started. I've picked a couple of kicks and just laid them out on separate audio channels. And when people talk about making custom sounds, they talk about layering. And what you don't want to do is just go nuts and just put a bunch of different layers on. You want to actually have sounds that complement and contradict each other in a good way, so that they marry and they actually work, even though they're contrasting sounds. So typically with drum sounds, I like to use only pretty much 2 layers. Sometimes I can go for 3, but I want a bottom, a middle, and a top. So I'm looking for something bass heavy on the bottom, something acoustic for the middle, and then find something for the top if it needs it. But generally 2 layers are enough. So what I'm going to do here is just audition some of these kicks and listen to them. Okay, well, this one we don't need. It sounds quite similar. So you want to make sure that each kick has something unique to it, because that's what you're looking for, something unique in each sound. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here and I'm going to create a blank drum rack. I'm going to go to Instruments, Drum Rack, and then I'm going to place these in the cell that I want to put them in. So let's have a listen to what I want to go with first. Yeah, I'm going to go for my solid kick first. And I think I'm going to go drop that into cell 1. Pull that down to a good level. You're seeing here on the master gain, I'm not going above around 6. I like to keep my levels super, super low to start with. And I never touch a unity gain. I always leave that at 0. Okay, so now I've got this here. I'm going to figure out what I want to put next to it. So I'll have a listen. I'm going to go with something a little acoustic, like this one here. So I'm going to drop this in the cell next to it. And you'll see that the simpler changes with each kick. If I'm on this one here, it's playing this one. If I'm on this one here, it reflects that as well. Okay, so what I want to do is expose my channel here for a second so I can see each one individually. Make sure my in and outs are selected. And what I want to do is, if I look here, this particular kick is receiving on C1, and this one is on C#1. So all I need to do is change them. So I'm just going to put them both on exactly the same note, like so. And you'll see that this now the cell turns into multi, which means when I play 1, it's now layered that kick. I'm just going to pull the volume down of this kick as well. It's got some nice crunch to it. I quite like that, so I might do the same thing here. I'm going to add this to C1 as well. And then, of course, I'm going to go into this here and change this to C1 too. So, real super quick way to layer. I'm going to get rid of these because I don't need them. Just concentrate on our trusty drum rack here. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so got a nice kick there. The levels are all nice and balanced and not going in the red, which is what we want for it to be nice and balanced. And now I'm going to go into each individual sound. So just going to EQ it and just get rid of some of that bass, because I really don't want to have too much bass in there. Because what I'm looking for in this is that top and that crunch. Okay, I'm going to now go to the second one here. And I'm also going to EQ some of the bass out of this puppy. Let's work on this one. All right, so I'm not taking too much out of him, just the noise we don't need. Okay, so that's very, very rough for now. So I now want to start going in and really changing characteristics. Because I want it to sound like one kick. So I'm just bringing the frequency down and just blending them now. All right, so obviously our kick is in process and we'll get to that in another video. But for now, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook and Twitter. Love and Bass, DJ Rap.